In such an incredibly competitive and highly saturated market, managing to grasp the attention of gamers is no mean feat. However, lone developer Joe Winter appeared to manage to do this with ease last year when Song of Iron was first shown off, wowing many, including us at Gameondaily. Watching Song of Iron's development for over a year has been interesting to say the least, especially since we have been lucky to be graced by Joe's presence not once but twice on our Go Live shows. Song of Iron is finally out in the wild, and in this video I discuss the successes and failures of Joe Winter's creation. Song of Iron's biggest strengths are its visuals and music. These really help transport you into the world Joe has created. The 2D play space allows for some gorgeous vistas in the background, and these vary from lush forests, moody underground caverns, and snowy mountaintops. Dialogue is told in the form of text, but lack any meaningful impact, thereby leaving players to rely on the auditory and visual splendor to engross them. Your protagonist appears to say nothing, but the characters in the game do appear to respond as if he does, which is an odd direction, but somewhat unique, if only the rest of the dialogue held up to scrutiny. Without offering spoilers, the surprise twist near the end of the game is quite disjointed from the rest of it, and it serves to do it more harm than good. However, there is still potential here to tell a more engrossing story in the sequel. The ferocity of the way the combat appeared in the trailers is a big part of why Song of Iron has garnered so much attention in the first place. The final game does retain a lot of that feeling, with the brutal impact of your axe or cleaver penetrating enemies. However, the combat is extremely simplistic, and the lack of combos, combined with missing animations and rudimentary enemy artificial intelligence, undermine the potential Song of Iron has. As you progress in the game, you unlock more player abilities, but these abilities do not give you the feeling of strength despite the visual effects on display when you activate them. The puzzles in this game revolve around pushing or pulling objects to get to otherwise impossible areas, or activating certain nodes that then open gates to let players progress. There are hazards such as swinging giant hammers and boulders to contend with that feel particularly nasty when you get hit by them. Impatient players who think they can rush through these sections will be in for a rude awakening as death awaits them over and over again. The problem is, often these deaths are attributed not to the lack of player skill, but the movement in the game. The controls often feel like they are fighting against you, particularly in respect of how sprint is activated, often inconsistently. The inability to map controls exacerbates this, and the over-reliance of the climbing mechanic tied into the stamina system does feel like a chore. While Song of Iron fails to capitalize on the extreme potential it has, Joe Winter's creation operates almost as an MVP, or minimum viable product, that is screaming for more resources being thrown at it for a sequel. Smoother and more enhanced combat with multiple combos, AI routines, and a variety of enemies will go a long way with the abundance of more well thought out puzzle sections. The word potential has been used a lot in this video, and that is precisely what Song of Iron exudes at this stage. The sky is the limit for Joe Winter, and we here at Gameondaily wish him all the success in his future endeavors and the sequel to Song of Iron. Have you played Song of Iron? If so, do let us know your thoughts about the game in the comments section below. Thank you for watching.